On the standard zodiac wheel, Virgo and Aquarius appear as fundamental opposites. Virgo is rooted in Earth and governed by the analytical Mercury, while Aquarius is a creature of air, driven by the structural influence of Saturn. Virgo operates through a lens of absolute precision. Their world is built on the constant analysis of fine details, fueled by a need to organize their surroundings to ensure complete stability. Aquarius follows an entirely different internal logic. They prioritize personal independence and a detached perspective, often choosing to disrupt the status quo in favor of broad, innovative change. These traits rarely align. You have one partner who relies on micromanagement and control, paired with another who views total freedom as a non-negotiable requirement for happiness. Despite these contradictions, they tend to find each other. The attraction isn't based on what they have in common, but on a sharp intellectual magnetism that neither can quite ignore. This connection functions because their individual traits act as reciprocal supports. We see how Virgo's rigid nature and Aquarius's unpredictability don't just collide, they provide the specific structural pressures required to keep the other person balanced. To understand this pairing, we have to look past the lack of shared traits and focus on the mechanics of how these two opposing systems actually sustain each other. Their rapport begins with a shared premium on the mind. There is a deep mutual respect here for raw intellect and the ability to explore complex concepts without losing one's sense of self. This mental alignment creates a cycle of constant discovery. Conversations often turn into debates that challenge long-held beliefs, as both signs are more interested in uncovering a deeper truth than maintaining a comfortable consensus. That same intellectual curiosity eventually moves into their physical lives. Because they are both cerebral signs, intimacy becomes an extension of their mental experimentation. Virgo brings a high degree of sensuality and an obsession with physical nuance, though they are often hesitant to deviate from their established comfort zones. Aquarius provides the disruption. Their bold, non-conventional approach to life introduces unpredictability that gradually dissolves Virgo's physical rigidity. When you pair Virgo's meticulous attention to detail with Aquarius's drive to break convention, the result is an intimacy that is both technically precise and completely unpredictable. However, a relationship cannot survive on intellectual sparks alone. The traits that make them curious about each other eventually create friction in a shared household. Virgo's need to analyze can easily slip into harsh criticism. To an Aquarius who values their autonomy above all else, being micromanaged feels like a direct threat to their identity. Conversely, Aquarius's habit of retreating into emotional detachment can leave Virgo feeling isolated. For a sign that needs grounded stability, an unpredictable partner is a constant source of stress. Their social needs are polarized. Virgo seeks intimate, quiet settings, while Aquarius craves the stimulation of a large crowd. This is where their friction becomes functional. Aquarius is a generator of massive, unorganized ideas that often lack a path to reality. Virgo provides the exact structural logic needed to take those abstract thoughts and turn them into something tangible. In return, when Virgo becomes paralyzed by the anxiety of minor details, Aquarius uses their big picture perspective to pull them out of the weeds and refocus them on what actually matters. When they stop trying to correct each other's flaws, they realize those traits are the specific tools they each lack to navigate the world effectively. The final verdict is that Virgo and Aquarius are a challenging match. Without conscious effort, their natural instincts will eventually pull them apart. The biggest danger is their communication styles. Virgo is literal and detail-heavy, while Aquarius is abstract and unconventional. If they don't find a middle ground, they will eventually stop speaking the same language. Survival requires them to build a reliable bridge between their worlds, creating a path that links practical needs to idealistic distance. They must follow one core rule: listen with the intent to understand, rather than just waiting to use intellect to win an argument. When they commit to this ego-free exchange, the very differences that once caused irritation become the stabilizing architecture of their life together. How do your own relationship dynamics hold up when things get this technical? You can find a deeper breakdown of these traits by using the Vedic matchmaking tools and compatibility insights at Zodiac Reads.
Follow Zodiac Reads on all social platforms for more simplified astrology and deeper insights into every sign.